clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense is up first today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Now that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that. Get this offense behind the sticks.
Second and long now from their own 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Missouri's offense comes out for their first possession today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Now, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff running right. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. And they were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Defense flies in and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Great move in the open field. Breaking free at midfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So it's 1st down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, we're in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, not quite through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Hand off to the single back. Oh, what a move. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Missouri. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Second down after that previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's caught downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
The completion makes it second down. Defense not pressing this time. A handoff to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The punt team making their way on the field. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work with a 44.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Powering through. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Gives it to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to...
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back to throw again. Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. 6th play of the drive coming up. Third down, out of the shotgun. On the move, looking deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
And you're trailing late in the game.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play... Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this.